For humans to say that we really out here. A poem by Jordan. Okay, Death wants to say this first. This may not go according to his verse, but let me try to mark you up with curse, because this does, in fact, say something about Jack, and this samurai has to be back and get his ladybug, in fact. You see, Ashi was never meant to die. She is actually in the ether somewhere. That's why Jack must, what, go back and cry? No, live a full life. He existed in the new reality, like I was saying before. You see, Jack, the samurai who hid all those swords, he's the man that you should be looking for. What if I told you that all of the characters that you see in the comic books and in movies and in Netflix exist, and this is the dopest shit, because you can make them if you really want to. There's a cool thing called cosplay, and my man, write over your own lines, my dude. There's a thing called also fanfics, and my shtick is this shit. What if I told you this? That because the universe is the way it is, that because we are actually small-minded, we don't think about this, that the collective consciousness that everybody does indeed say has a true purpose in our life one day. The true essence of what we're trying to do is trying to get back and figure out who we exactly are, my dude. Because what if I told you this with a little bit of a perspective that we actually can exist? On what? On the television, on the TV, and stories in books. It's a cool guide. Hitchhikers, put up your thumbs, throw around your towel, and say hi. That would be the first one. The first number? No, the 42 subject. The 42nd subject. The man who had to Frankenstein his body like in Soul Eater. Click, click, do you get the rub yet? And that's a reference to the mortal coil that we must shuffle off first, realizing that your neighbor is not a officer. He's a person first, a life, a family, but maybe with a twisted curse. You see, demons occur, and it's a horrible thing. That's why I salute my officer, but I don't wear the flag, King. I don't have the black and blue or back the blue or whatever you got. No, I just back you. I'm like, look, my dad's a cop, and the trauma that he's seen, it should really stop. The universe is a fucked place. It's really fucked up. But I'm going to tell you this, the trauma will stop. It's about how you can choose to survive. It's about how you can choose to live till 35 and still want to go maybe one day more, because I'm going to tell you this, there is much more in store. The one thing that I constantly forget is about patience, mon chéri, is about my friends, and how one day we're all gonna be chillin', 90s, smoking cigarettes and grillin'. Concepts of time. People say it doesn't exist, and that's fine, but allow me to take a second and unwind. Allow me to take a fucking second and unwind. Because the reason that I don't wear a watch on my wrist is this. I don't need to be reminded of shit. Time is how I predict it. Time is how I predict it. The sun is a goddamn gift. Do you understand what I'm trying to say now? Saying that we have a long time on this rock, but longer somehow. I'm saying that my rhymes will only get better. And I'm saying that all I want is her fucking sweater. Because that's the next chapter of my life. If she chooses to, simply write. But until then, I'll just be, fishing with God, my personal Maharaji. So, this has been your boy, Death's Kid, also known as DTK, so enjoy. That is me in the anime. I don't wield two guns, I wield everything. J'aime-moi. Pick up your bucks, Chuck. What does that mean? Pick up your shoes and run with it. The world is a whole lot more moldable, kind of like a blank canvas. Thank you for listening to this episode, Patreon special, part 2. This has been Jordan's Journey Journal. Make sure to subscribe and donate, because your boy, as much as it may seem fake, needs a new vape. And by that, I mean I need things. And if we want this future to come true, just join the fucking cult of Chucks, my dude. But let me back up a second and say the real shit. Not in rhyme, but if it does come out, it'll be quick. Make sure to donate. Make sure to subscribe, because motherfuckers and space cowboys alike, it's going to be one wild ride. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch you on the other side. This has been your boy, Zamwa DTK, coming at you live. Not soon, but most days. All right. Roy Lars is on Mars, smoking bars that are not Xanax or Klonopin. Before you do drugs, kids, take a sip of gin. Take out your lavender pen and realize that what? Chief, it's always been within. Everything that you want to achieve has been written with a pen by not me, by something undescribable. All it takes for you is to believe and realize that the Bible